would love for you to come in and check out the new Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross. When's a good time? Great, well, I'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Good, how are you?
Good.
I've been great.
Good.
Got a baby on the way. Life's good.
Nice. You just got married.
Yeah.
You've been racing
Racing a lot.
every weekend.
Every weekend. Yeah.
Winning some, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah, we have a couple times. 3 this year, but we've also crashed a few, so it's got its ups and downs.
Well, sounds like the car business.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted you to come in and look at the new Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross. It is a new product for the Mitsubishi line. It's a crossover CUV, and I don't know if you remember, Mitsubishi had an Eclipse, which was a sports car in the 90s.
Right.
And it had a lot of people that liked the Eclipse, so some people might be a little upset that when they came back with the Eclipse Cross that it's a CUV, but
Yeah.
it's a pretty sweet vehicle. So
Well, I'm into it, and as I get older with age, sports cars, maybe a little blurb in your life as a young person, but when you start having a family or whatever, you like to see the little
You
bit
need
of
the
room
space.
for maybe a soccer ball or a fist to go flying,
Yeah.
maybe hit a little brother or something. So it looks like it's got the room for it.
it does. So I just want to show you quickly the back. This is a new style that they have on this model, and it's got the split window. I know it looks like it may be open funny, but it does open up like that. One thing that I've noticed when driving it, when I have drivers behind me, this split window actually displays the lighting or disperses the lighting from the drivers behind me. So I actually
That's a good thing.
appreciate that, so you're
So
not blinded.
I would appreciate that. As much time as I spend out on the road driving from track to track, I see a lot of high beams, and,
Yeah.
and it can be frustrating, especially when you zoom past them,
Yeah.
and maybe they flash it.
All right, so just to show you a few things about it, it's got a mean stance, so it's kind of got some really cool lines on it. It is, I like the side body molding down here. I think that makes it stand out well. Is that?
Yeah, I mean, on a race car you would call that the side skirt, but it's got the carbon fiber look to it. It does look like a mean little automobile there.
All right, so it has a 1.5 liter turbo engine, so it helps. You'll feel the pep.
Yeah, good.
As a result. And then also it's got a CVT transmission, so the continuously variable transmission, so you don't feel when you're shifting the vehicle up or down. So
Nice and smooth.
nice and smooth,
Yeah.
so drinks don't go flying.
That's a good thing.
But that's one thing that Mitsubishi is big on. They have CVT transmissions, so
Well, good. I'm
Yeah.
excited to
test it out.
get in and test it out.
Okay.
Let's give this pony a ride.
All right, we got belts on. All right, we'll roll our windows up. Good deal.
Yeah. No, I hope a lot of these new cars have touchy brakes, so hopefully I don't. That'd be hilarious.
So, well, I'll give you a minute before I ask any questions
Yeah.
about what you think, but it's a good little compact.
It's not bad.
You got space,
Sure do.
but it's not like a Tahoe. It's not
See back
huge.
in there and say, kids, knock it the hell
Kids,
off. Yeah.
tighten it up.
Tighten it up.
So tell me, who taught you how to drive?
Well, my dad's dad was into automobiles and tinkering with cars, and I even think that he jacked around with a little bit of racing, not oval track or nothing maybe organized, but it was maybe just some like time trials and out on some country roads, and that might have been in the the blood for Dad to start racing like he did, which then of course led to me, and I was just a dream come true to even ever be able to drive a race car. I started early at 6, but you know, even my mom's dad on my mom's side, my grandpa, he's kind of a fast, crazy driver too, and I don't think he ever had any desire to race, but just riding in a car with him and his style is like one of a crazy man. So that's could be where some of it comes in is both both sides are have a tad bit of
racing history.
Yeah, and then my dad, you know, he just goes nuts on the road, so he's not one for. I'm sure the cops will target him. So,
did it take you a couple times to pass your driver's test?
The written, yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah, I was never, you know, solid test taker.
Yeah.
So that written one, which I think it took my older sister Sienna a time or two as well. Maybe she passed on the first one. I can't remember.
Don't tell on her.
Yeah. So, yeah, the driving, I think we aced it. At least I hope I did. And then the written, yeah, a couple times for sure.
Well, so what's your favorite part about racing? I mean, that's kind of a loaded question, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I've been very lucky. My lifelong dream was to race NASCAR, and I got to experience that and got to race full time in the Xfinity series in 2015, I believe it was, and even got to run for Richard Childress Racing in 2014 on a part-time schedule, and that was a highlight, and I really want to get back to that point. Unfortunately, with the way the sport is right now, it takes so much sponsorship dollars to even get involved with a NASCAR team, and as a driver, you're responsible for pretty much funding your way. So without the mega millions, it's almost impossible. But
Jeez.
I'm not counting it out. You never know when you're going to meet the right partner and land it. So right now I'm racing sprint cars again, which are extreme. They're just rockets, 900 horsepower, you know, 1,400 pound cars with driver. So they're super light, and they're just animals, and it's really crazy to be strapped into one of those, but I'm having a blast.
I'm glad it's you, not me. I'm a cautious person. I don't like to feel out of control.
Yeah,
but I'm sure you have lots of control. It's just fast. And
not really. We just kind of hang on for dear life. At least that's what I tell everybody.
Well, I did try out that simulator race thing at your house. And
yeah, that was aggressive.
I'm pretty sure I wrecked in the first second. So
well, there's, you know,
if that's any indication of how I would do on the racetrack.
I don't think you ever got off the throttle.
I don't think I realized what I was doing.
Yeah.
But I mean, it felt like real life. I mean,
that's a good practice tool for me.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So is racing season in the summer?
It is. We actually start February down in Florida for Florida Speed Weeks, and then March is pretty easy. We really don't race too much in March, and then it really ramps up in April all the way through till October, and our season winds down in the first weekend of November. But October is similar to March as things start to slow down. I think at the end of this year we would have raced over 80 times. So
Jeez.
It's a very intense schedule, and you're spending a ton of time out on the road.
Wow, that's a lot. I thought the car business hours were long, but you're on the road, and
well, but it doesn't feel like work because I love it, and it's a dream come true. So, you know, they always tell you if you're if you're doing what you love, it's not work.
It's not work. Yeah.
I mean, it can feel like it on days that you're just not having a good fast result, and then it gets a little frustrating. But other than that, it's pretty awesome. You know, it's like landing that big old sail.
Yeah. Yep, that's when you've worked with a customer for a couple months and you finally get the yes.
Yeah.
They say yes to the dress.
On the yes to the
you
dress.
know,
When you sell a Eclipse Cross.
hey, that is we'll take those wins as often as we can get them. So yeah, so what do you think so far?
Well, we're
It's
driving through
pretty
rival
smooth.
territory here.
Yeah,
we better get out of here.
Better get out.
You know, it's good. I like it.
It's smooth.
Yeah.
It's, you know, we haven't put the speed test on yet. But
No, well, you know, it's like, you know.
I don't know if our insurance would cover cover you.
No, probably not.
Well, I don't know. Do you have any questions? I mean, this trim that we're in right now is an SEL, so it's one of the top trim levels. So we got leather, we've got heated seats. We also have some safety features, so you can see in the side mirrors. There's those little indicators.
Oh yeah.
For
hey, I'm over here.
Cross traffic alert. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, don't come over in my lane.
Right.
So they light up and let you know. What else does it have? Oh, this one actually has a heated steering wheel. So
wow.
Emma might like that.
She might like that.
Women, I feel like I find that I have cold hands and feet no matter what time of year it is.
Yeah. Well, one
It'd be
thing.
100 degrees outside.
Yeah. One thing with Emma is with her having the baby in the cooker, you can't guess on that temperature. You're always gonna be wrong. You gotta just let her pick it. So if she could have a hot steering wheel, she might take advantage of that.
Yep, I hear ya.
Yeah, I like a hot steering wheel.
Yeah. Well, so when are you gonna be a dad? What's the date?
Coming January, I'm gonna be a dad, and I've luckily had some practice with 4 nephews. So I am going to be a dad of a boy, and I've got practice with 4 other little boys.
Jeez.
In a tight-knit little family situation. So
I don't know
I've
if you can say
practice.
little in your family.
It's growing at a rapid rate.
Yes. So
yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, I know that your family is excited for another little one on the way.
Yeah.
And it'll be fun. It's a new adventure.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited. Emma's excited. I just hope the little guy doesn't want to race, because I don't know that my nerves as a dad can take it. I don't know how my parents have done it.
Now you're gonna get to be in your parents' footsteps.
Get to figure it out.
Yeah.
Just checking out that paddle shift thing.
Yeah, we got a paddle shifter.
Yeah. I can see where it's not.
Oh, you know what is really cool too? We got a heads-up display.
Hopefully it gives us that heads up to that cop up there.
I thought you would like that, actually.
Yeah.
So if you, over to the left, I don't want to distract you too much, it says HUD.
HDD.
HUD.
HUD?
If you hit that,
oh yeah,
it'll bring up your heads-up display.
Holy cow, there it comes.
Yeah.
Look at this.
So, you know.
Wow.
And then you can adjust it if you need to see it.
And I'm tall enough to even see it. That's a real plus. Let me turn it in here.
You're good.
Yeah.
We had a good drive.
Yeah. Another cop. What's going on with these guys?
That's why we couldn't really test the speed.
No.
We
that
got
was pretty sweet.
a full 360 view. Wow, look, it's telling
How does
you
it do that?
Okay, so there are cameras all around the vehicle, and they splice the images together to give you that 360 view.
Very cool.
That's pretty cool, though.
It is. My grandma Judy could definitely use that. She rams into facts into everything. Yeah.
But I mean, you know, with like kids or pets or a bicycle in the driveway, I mean, you see the full picture. So
yeah,
it's just
yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Makes it well worth backing up.
Yeah. this is like a mouse pad on your computer. If you touch it, you know, with your finger and go right or left, so we can turn on the radio. So I just pushed it down.
Yeah.
And then if I want to turn up the volume, I can do 2 fingers.
Wow.
And go down. You also have the option of the volume here.
Yep.
And you have the option of volume on the steering wheel. They thought of everything.
They sure did.
But I thought this was really cool because it really has helped me focus on the road rather than looking over here and touching.
Yep.
So it took me like a week to get used to this touchpad because it is a little strange. Like you can go right or left, up and down. But it's once you get it down, it's pretty sweet.
That is pretty cool. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And if you want to go to home, you can, you have the different apps. If you plug do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Plug your iPhone in here, you get Apple CarPlay.
Oh, geez.
So your cell phone will be displayed up here. Whatever's on your phone screen, it'll be displayed here. So that's a nice feature, and you've of course got Bluetooth. We can hook your phone up. There's lots of options on this little vehicle.
Seems to be, yes.
As I told you before, on the drive, you got heated seats for both the driver and the passenger. You got the heated steering wheel.
Yeah.
Eco mode helps with fuel efficiency, which is really great for everyday driving around town.
Right.
You wouldn't use it on the racetrack, of course. But,
well, yeah.
But that's pretty sweet.
That is cool.
What else we got? Oh, here's the super all-wheel control. So Mitsubishi has a technology called super all-wheel control, which means if one of your tires is spinning and losing control, the system knows exactly which tire is losing control and it sends power to that.
Okay.
Whereas other vehicles, it starts in like the front left, the front right, and it makes a circle around to check to see which tire is having issues before it actually sends the power. So that's a really great technology.
That might be good. Yeah.
This is a good place for that, and it actually has a couple different modes within that. So there's snow, gravel, and auto.
Wow.
So
get out there on a good gravel road and just go have some fun.
Yeah. So, but one cool thing on the steering wheel is your camera view. You can cycle through like the right side, left side. Oh, you're doing, there you go. Do it again. So you get the full view.
Full view.
And then you can hit it again. You get
right.
Yep. Okay. Also, another safety feature is the adaptive cruise control. So you can set it to a long distance, medium distance, or short distance.
Yeah.
So if you're following somebody, trying to keep up with them, and they're setting a good pace on I-77.
That's right.
Going down to Charlotte.
Yeah. So you probably want to narrow that up a little bit so you can get a good tow off the vehicle in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that would be perfect for
you. Then you don't even need the green button.
You don't even need the eco mode.
Right. You'll just be getting greedy at that point.
That's right. That's right. This one has a sunroof. We actually have 2. So it's got one in the front, one in the back. And they've got almost like, I'm sure you're familiar with OnStar, Mitsubishi Connect, which is they'll help you. They have services if something, if you get in a wreck, you can hit that. So they have it protected, so you don't hit it.
Right.
Or so a little munchkin doesn't come up here and play with it. But and what else? Part of the Connect, Mitsubishi Connect, is you can pair your phone with your vehicle. You have an app, and you can lock and unlock, start the vehicle, and set the temperature.
Wow.
I can show that to you later on my phone, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
So like if you're flying into the airport and it's 10 degrees outside and you're waiting on your luggage, you go ahead and open up your app, turn on your vehicle, set the temperature to 80 degrees. It'll be warm and defrosted. of the time you get to it. So
It's hard to keep up with technology these days.
you know, it is tough. Oh, another thing that this has is the Rockford Fosgate speakers, which is nice. I know you like your tunes.
Love tunes.
And you can rock out. That's what Wynn likes to do. He
I
likes
bet.
to karaoke in the Eclipse Cross. So.
Oh, I bet he's great at it.
Hey, do you have any questions?
You know,
Or like,
I've learned a heck of a lot here on this little ride. I'm impressed. This thing is a little computer on wheels, a little hot computer on wheels. It's got the good feel.
yeah.
We didn't get pulled over. We didn't even come close.
No, we saw a couple cops. We might have been
Right.
on their radar, but.
Right.
All right, so I gotta ask the golden car salesman question.
Right.
What's the one reason why you're not gonna go home in this car today?
The one reason?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't won enough races.
Well, all right, that's a good answer. So, we'll talk about it next year, maybe.
Well, the good thing is this coming up weekend we have a race, a $50,000 race to win. We'll go try to win that thing, and maybe our first stop on Monday morning will be right here.
Mitsubishi.
That's right.
Okay, so Cale, I don't know much about racing, but I do tune in to some podcasts here and there. And your brother-in-law, what's his name? Ryan Blaney, right?
That's right.
Okay. He did a podcast the other day. He was talking about you, and he was kind of picking on you, I'm not going to lie. He was talking about you having a love for deep VTs.
Well, I do. They're a good tee to wear if you're going to wear a tee, and I like my earth tones as well. They go with everything. A pair of jeans, khaki shorts. You can work out in them. It's an all utility t-shirt.
Multifaceted.
Yeah, and it looks good in the summertime, wintertime. It's important you stick with that earth tone though.
Yeah.
You can't really get. You don't want to get crazy. You just.
Well, I thought maybe the V was.
The V means victory, of course. So.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, whoever drives this next is going to be mad because they're going to say, "Who's the little munchkin that drove it before me?"
Well, that's the beauty of the electric seats. You can
Just move them right
move them
back.
right back. Okay. All right. So I know you said you got to win a race or two in order to get you one of these, but what do you think Emma would think?
Well, I'm learning quick in life as a new married man that your opinion really goes just so far, but really your wife's got the last say. The hammer drops with her words. So you got to get her one of these. She's at work right now in Marietta at her boutique.
What's her boutique called?
Emily's Mama B's Boutique.
There you
Got
go.
a lot of cool clothes in there. Maybe you ought to take this bad boy up there.
I will
Go
take
get you a
it.
nice
I will
crop
take
top.
it to her. I'll take it to her. I actually have to admit I have not been yet,
Oh,
but I want to go. So
Yeah.
this is perfect. What I'll do is I'll take this to her. Go in.
yeah.
I'll buy a shirt or a dress, and
Yeah, there you go.
she'll maybe give us the yes to buy an Eclipse Cross.
She just might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, look, we're all about customer service, so I'm happy to take it to her and see what she thinks.
Well, I appreciate you letting me
Yeah.
drive it, and I had fun. It's a nice vehicle, so it's gonna make for some good sale days for you. I guarantee it.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming by. I enjoyed it.
Thank
This
you.
is awesome.
Yeah. Thanks.
Good luck on your race
Appreciate
this
it.
weekend.